All right, looks like we are starting here, so hopefully everybody can see the event. Just double checking real quick. It's a surprise live. All right, so we are going to do some crafting tonight. Just turn my fan on a little bit. It's a little loud, so hopefully you can hear me. All right. So hopefully everybody is having a great end of September on our way to October and Halloween. We'll give everybody just a moment to join in. Just want to make sure that it is showing up live here for you. All right, so it looks like everybody can see everything, so we will get started. Oh, hey, hi, Princess. How are you, Pirate Princess? All right. Woohoo! I'm in some Halloween spirit. So let's go ahead and do some crafting. All right. So, Dollar Tree. I kid you not, $1 for this really fun vase. It's beautiful. All right. So that's what we're going to be putting this on. So I went on Etsy, and I will once this is over. You know what? Let me go ahead and put it in there now. I purchased this online. Yay! Oh my goodness, how fun. Where's the wedding gonna be? Hopefully someplace fun and vacation-y for you, I hope. All right. Oh no. Ugh, moving. Yuck. I literally look around my office. I kid you not. I don't know if you saw, I've been on my rubber stamp company, which is Jessica Lynn Original. I actually started doing a let's take back my office kind of moment. And so I can't even think about moving right now. There's so much. Oh. No breaking the heat there. Well, for those of you that just joined, my name is Jessica Lynn. I am the owner of TeamMould, and we are a fun Disney DIY. So we're going to be crafting some Hocus Pocus today, just in case you guys have, hopped on in. And Pirate, thank you for joining. I'm glad to have you here, Angela. All right, so I bought this image because I like to support other small businesses as well. I bought it on Etsy, and what I really liked about her store is it's called Downloads That Donate. So she actually donates a percentage of every purchase to different charities and stuff like that. So now my mat, as soon as I show you my mat, you're gonna say, oh my goodness, it's time to change this out, and it pretty much is. I have been using my brother's ScanNCut a lot. I have been making all kinds of Halloween crafts. The kids are really getting into it. Oh, you do? Yeah, I mean, I love my brother's ScanNCut. I've never tried a Cricut. I feel like, I purchased this one, so I want to use it to the fullest extent of what I can with it, because they're pricey, but I'll be really worth it. If you get creative, they're so worth it. Whether you get a Cricut or you get... I don't work for any of them, so don't think that I'm... Although, if they wanted me to work for them, I would be happy to do that. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put it on the mat. This shouldn't take us too long. This should be a fairly easy one. I just figured it's been a while since I've gone live. I've been extremely busy in our, let's just call it non-YouTube life, right? And we are in the process of changing to some new stuff. We're revamping, and if you haven't seen it yet, definitely take a look. My husband has been doing a lot more crafting on our channel, and he just made, if you're interested in the Descendants at all, he made the Queen of Mean, Miss Audrey, who is Sleeping Beauty's daughter. He actually made her staff. I'm going to tell you, my husband, oh my God, in person, my kid is freaking out. Oh, no worries. No worries, Pirate. Same thing. Well, they're not the same thing, but they're very, very similar. Let me see if I can get this to move up a little. Otherwise, we're gonna be kind of zoomed in here today. Well, that might be not a horrible thing. All right, we'll try it. All right. So let's get this thing going. So I'm gonna just load my mat. Whoa, no. Woohoo, the fun live videos. Never know what you're gonna get. All right, let's see if I can get my, here we go. There we go. That's a little better. Not that it's not fun to be like right up in the screen, but wanted to give you guys a little distance. Oh, there's my puppy, he's sleeping. There's my old boy, he's sleeping. All right, so let's go ahead and make this thing work. So we are going to scan this, and we are going to make it a pattern. Okay, so in case you guys missed, so we're going to scan to a file. We're going to save this. This is all black and white, so we are going to choose black and white, and okay. And then we're going to start. Ooh, do your scanning thing. Yeah, I can't believe it. He's going to be 15 this year, which is absolutely crazy to me. Especially for a heart lab. That is quite senior for a dog, but he is awesome and he's kicking it, and we joke that he's gonna, you know, beat us all, right? All right, so now it's gonna scan, and what it's doing is it's finding all the lines, it's figuring out what it's doing. While it's doing that, I'm gonna get out my vinyl. And again, there are hundreds of videos on how to do this. It's super easy, not difficult at all. I like to do these videos live to show you that, you know, you can do this on the fly as you need to. So we're going to create 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got the wording, and then each of the ladies are going to get their own. Oh, I love that. I love that your kitty lived that long. So you can see there it is. We're going to crop up a little bit. The thing that I love about the ScanNCut is that I can go in and kind of just see where I need it to be. All right, so we're going to start by, let's do this piece first, because we're going to create 4 pattern pieces. All right. That looks pretty darn good. All right, let's save that. We're going to save it to the computer. So 58. So what I love about this is now I can go back in and say, okay, well, cool. I want to go and grab Sarah, right? So we're going to grab Sarah, save it to the computer. So now that's file number 59. So then I'm going to go over here and grab Bette Midler. So I'm going to grab Winifred. And I've seen videos where people use this little tool that's supposed to do this. I don't know. I just use my finger. All right, save it. Save it to the computer. And then we got one more. We got to get Mary. And save. Save it to the computer. Super easy. So all we did was create 4 different pattern pieces. So now what I'm going to do, now that I've got those all set, I can go ahead and take this sheet of paper off. So that can go away. And then we are going to go ahead and take our vinyl and we're going to go ahead and cut it out. Now this piece of vinyl I kind of used for something else, right? All right, so now we're going to leave this and go back to home. We're going to start over. So now the patterns lived in my saved files. So there they are. There's Mary, Winifred, Sarah, and this is that wording. So let's go do that one first. Now you can see when I'm on there. Let me see if I can make sure you can see that pretty good. All right. See how it loads and you're like, oh, okay, well, it's not really where I want it. If you click on it and you say, cool, let's go here. See, there's this little 3 series of boxes. I click on that and I say group it together and I hit OK. And then I say, okay, cool. See, and it says, do you want me to make this one pattern? Okay. So now what's cool is instead of, I can drag it where I need it. Now a trick I'll share with you. Let me just get this taped down a little bit. And the only reason I have to tape mine is because my mats are starting to lose their stickiness. And so I just want to make sure that the vinyl pieces kind of stay where they need to stay. And I don't think I'm going to get much else out of this. So I'm just going to trim this one nice and tight. Just trying to maximize what I've got going on here. But I don't want all that to get caught up in the machine because that would suck. Yeah. And again, I learned a bunch of this because I just started playing with it and saying, okay, let's see what this thing really can do. And I'll tell you, I bought it and then I didn't use it for a year. And it sat, like, I swear it would wave to me like, hey, maybe you might want to use me. Let's hit OK. Now watch this. I just hit OK so I can see where this is. See this little screen right here? If I click on that. I'm going to just scan what I've got. You retracted your message. What did you say? No, I'm kidding. Teasing you. Oh, and look what it did. It actually shows me. I don't know if you can see it very well. But you can see, I can see. So I can say, okay, let me go back here. I can actually drag it to where I know it's going to work on the page. So if I'm like, ooh, there's a little piece of tape there, I don't want it to cut over the tape, I just slid it over. So I think that's pretty awesome. I think that's one of the coolest things about the Brother ScanNCut. All right, let's cut this out. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Fingers crossed. Sometimes when things get a little small, you got to be careful so the lettering doesn't snag. But I think we're going to be good. I don't want to jinx this yet. No, no. Alright, so all it's doing right now is taking the pattern from the first one we did, which was the... So it's going to look like this when it's done. So we're just waiting for it to finish cutting that pattern out. It has been so long since I've had you hanging out with me, Angela. It feels feels like forever. But I'm happy to have you. Did your Jack Sparrow painting make it with you, I hope? Oh yeah, well the thing was is with the Haunted Mansion lantern, that's funny you say that one. It was one of the first times we had ever tried this and tried this machine. Now I know it pretty well, so I don't get nearly as scared. And I have transfer papers, so I know I feel pretty confident in what I'm doing now compared to when we did the Haunted Mansion lantern. So, all right. So now we want to do all right. Just gonna peel all that extra up. This is just where we want to be careful because, again, some of these letters, because they're so scrolly. And now you don't have to pick the same... I mean, you don't have to make it Hocus Pocus. You can make it whatever you want. But just know... you know, if you have a lot of curvy letters, take your time. Oh, I lost a U in there. Oh, there it is. No big deal. All right, here is that microscopic little U. So all I got to do is get it back on the page. Well, we might have to hold him. He might have to be done separately, so we'll just stick him there for now. No big deal. All fixable. Alright, so now what we want to do, I'm just going to slide this over for just a second. We're going to get a little piece of transfer paper. And transfer paper, yeah, it's spatula time. A couple of little letters got stuck and the little letter U did not. It's so tiny, so it happens. When we did the original Haunted Mansion lantern, we did not have transfer paper. And so I kind of feel like every time I see it, I'm so impressed in the fact that it actually worked. Because we didn't have transfer paper. So Aaron and I joke that that's our yay and our claim to fame. All right. Come on, little letters. Oh, come on, buddy. There we go. Beautiful. It's funny too because my desk has got all these like little pieces that ended up being, yeah, like this little black piece. All right. You know what? I've never tried wax paper. Maybe we could use wax paper. You know what? I'm gonna be so bad. I kind of don't want the little letters. I kind of just wanted to say Hocus Pocus. Yeah. Craft design change. Boop. Detour. Yeah. Then I have to deal with the little U. And that didn't sound right, but I don't have to deal with the letter U that did not come through. And I think, honestly, I just kind of wanted to say Hocus Pocus. Yeah, you know what? I think that's going to be a better choice because I think I don't have a lot of room. So you can kind of see an idea. Oops, here, I'll move it up a little, sorry. All right. Let's get these ladies cut out and get them moving. Because then I can move the brother ScanNCut out of the way. All right. Such is the fun of doing this live, right? All right, so I have this huge stack of vinyl. I got wax paper for my giant brave. Oh, cool. That's awesome. That is awesome. I don't know if you saw, we started doing some of our vlogs as well. We've never done them before, and I thought, you know what, let's try and see. So we've got a couple vlogs up too. Hashtag real life. It's true. Okay, so let's see what colors I got. I got a yellow. I hope I have a purple. It's kind of looking a little Ronald McDonald there. Maybe not those colors. We'll see. Yeah, we'll go brighter yellow. I don't need. Whew, these are bright colors. All right, let's see what else I got in here. Sometimes you just gotta go with what you got. So, I'm not sure that I have any purple. Purple is the color I need. Hashtag live event. Oh, I got, well, blue. That's a little primary. Come on, I gotta have purple in here. I got every other color. Yeah, this is the kit that maybe didn't come with purple, I guess. No, it did not. Oh. Well. Maybe we'll go with that for Winifred. Oh, this pack I purchased came with literally every other color but purple. Oh, thank you. Erin is so proud of it. You should see our daughter. She is freaking out. Like we got her the costume. And I know I went to college for costume design and I do know how to sew, but I just right now just don't have the time. So what we're doing is I took the costume and I bought a bunch of beads and some stuff that we can alter it. So it's not just going to be the normal costume from the store. It's going to be the well embellished version. So I guess Mary's going to end up with some blue hair. So such is life. All right. But thank you. He is so proud of it. And the coolest part is it did not cost a horrible amount to make. I mean, it's actually really inexpensive. Yeah, her costume, there's so much detail on that thing. And so what we're doing is I bought a bunch of beads and some feathers and some other applique stuff that I can put on there for just to kind of fancy it up a little bit more. And then we went to, oh, I just put this on here. We'll just get her cut out, get Sarah all cut out. We went to the Dollar Tree and they had these really weird crowns. And so we were like, well, you know, these are kind of cool. And Aaron is so excited because he took the crown and I kid you not, he sprayed it a different color, put the jewels on it. It looks just like the blue crown with the gold, or the gold crown with the blue jewels. It looks so cool. Like, so there's Sarah. Yeah, oh my gosh. Well, our daughter was not addicted to any of that stuff. No Descendants, no High School Musical. I mean, Descendants, pre-Descendants, right? She wasn't into any of it. And then the third one, there was, you know, the whole hype with everything. Like, the third one, watch it live with us and blah, blah, blah. And she was like, Mom, let's watch it live. And I said, all right, we'll watch it. And we were pretty much hooked right away. And so now we have all three of them on our... Oh yeah. Well, I was going to go ahead and do some filming. It takes long to sit and hand do all that stuff. She actually wants to shoot the video. Like when we're all done, she wanted me to shoot like a video of her doing the moments from the show. So we've talked about that too. You know, to kind of show off what we've done. So it could be an option. Oh no! And this is what happens when you don't tape it down well. That's what happens when you don't tape it down well, just like this. That's what happens. Just like that. Yay, live videos. And I was talking, so no worries. Kuna Matata. Do it again. Tape it down. There. Now you are not going anywhere. We will try it again. Alright. Let's do this again. Take two. Or not. Don't pay attention over here. This is what happens. It's all snagged. I should have cut that piece off. Alright, hurry up and spit it back out. Alright. Next time I'll cut that. Sorry, brother ScanNCut. Okay, there she is. Doo-doo-doo. It's like a Wizard of Oz moment, right? Pay no attention to me goofing it up over here. I'm over here talking and... A little less conversation, Jessica. A little more action. Cut these things out. Make it happen. That's right. Take two. You know what that just shows? It's real. You know, I get a lot of people that tell me, oh, you know, my Disney DIY crafts, you guys, these are cute, but these look really hard. And they're not really. You know, I think sometimes, you know, showing you on the live video, it helps. Because I mess up too. You know, except, you know, when I do the YouTube videos, I get to edit. So if I totally screw something up, I take it out, right? No, sometimes I leave them in. It depends. All right. But when you do it live, yay! You never know what you're going to get. Alright. Let's get Mary cut out. Alright, brother ScanNCut, do your thing. You can do it. I think it's the reason that I have so much like admiration and respect for people that do, you know, I'm not saying that, you know, what I do with the videos and editing and all that stuff is not work, because it is a lot of work, right? But I will be very honest. It's stressful to go live because you never know what's going to happen, you know? You never know if, you know, my machine is going to fall off the table mid work here, right? All right, let me just get my camera line back up for you guys. Sorry. All right, so there the ladies are. I wish I had purple for Mary, but blue looks fine. Blue will work. Thank you, Angela. It's stressful to do some of these things live because, boy, you're just like, please, please, please. And then to have, you know, look up at my screen and talk to you while I'm doing this. Like I said, that's why I have a lot of respect for those that go live and are willing to try. And I think this way it's a lot of fun, too, because then there's a lot of communication with other people. And we're we're working on building up our TeamMould community, so. Oh, trust me. Editing vlogs, whoo, whole nother monster. But we are at 3:15, and that is super exciting. And then for those of you that don't know, I also own a rubber stamp company, and we hit 470 over there, so I'm super excited. Yay, that was satisfying. And I have been a Hocus Pocus fan since the movie came out. It was one of the last movies that I actually saw with my dad. I remember when it came out and he was getting sick, and I remember it came out like in the middle of a summer, and I remember him being like, it's so weird, this is a Halloween movie, but if you want to go see it. And so he took my sister and I to go see it, and so I always have memories of sitting in the theater with him, and it's so cool that it's become such a big thing now. So live streams can be, but boy, I'll tell you, they're stressful. Alright, that's what we got going on here. Alright, we're so close. And my phone is beeping away. What the heck is going on? Sorry, guys. Alright, da-da-da! I almost put it on upside down. Alright, so there it is. So here's what we started from. And again, remember, I will put the link down to her store. And again, I don't know her. I just like the fact that she donates a portion of all of her downloads. So I'll just put that link in there one more time for you guys if you're interested. Again, like I said, I don't know her, but she goes through and she donates a huge portion of what she makes to charity. So I figured, you know what, I can get behind that and support it. So, all right. So here we go on live. Let's see if we can do this together, guys. All right. I just want to get an idea. Where do these ladies look like they're going to fall? As long as I can keep it close to the bottom, we should be fine. Oh, this is the stressful part. No, just kidding. You didn't hear me just squeal. All right. You know what? Just commit. mean, the best part is, honestly, this vase cost $1. So if I screw it up really bad, grain of salt. I'll make it. I'll live another day. You know what I mean? And then I think what I'll do is I'll get flowers that'll be all kind of dark. And maybe we can put some dark roses in here or something. All right, so all I did was I took the backing off the vinyl. We just put it on. I think I'm going to let this sit for just a minute while I kind of figure out their placement. Because I think they're going to have to kind of overlap and lay on there. But we should start with Winifred, right? And I totally did squeal. Sorry about my little squeaky noise there. All right. And because this has a curve, we're going to have to see how this goes. Ooh, or it's three-dimensional. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Well, she might have a little bit of a bump in her. Oh, a little bit of a curve. Well, let's just not make it look like a... Might not be perfect. It'll be close. Again, that's the part of the fun of this, you know? It's never going to be perfect. We're putting straight paper on a curved edge. No darts. So for those of you that sew, I didn't put any darts in these, so, you know. Ooh, maybe I'll put some glitter behind it or something. That'd be fun. Yeah, I just gotta get all the edges pushed down really good. All right. Right? I needed darts in it and it would have solved the problem. Oh well, such is the fun. And I do remember in high school, the year that this movie came out, we already dressed up as the Sanderson sisters that Halloween, and we did something called the Witches Convention. And so we invited all of our friends, and my best friend's mom said it was fine to have the party at her house. Sucker. No, just kidding. It was fun. We were good. We were the good kids. Little less talking, a little more watching what I'm doing. There we go. Anyway, we had the witches convention at my best friend's house, and it was so much fun. And her mom let us have this party. It was, I mean, we were just stupid kids, but everyone came as a different witch, which was hilarious. So we had like Which Way Witch, which was like, and we had Windblown Witch, and we had a Fairy Witch, and oh my gosh, it was so fun. And then even in high school, I didn't know how to sew very well, but I was taking a couple of home ec classes that taught me how to sew, so at least some basic stuff. And so I loosely, and I say that very nicely, I loosely tried to create the capes that the sisters wear. And I went to Joann Fabrics, and I remember going there with my best friend and my sister. And we walked in, and I was touching all the fabric, and I'm like, I don't know what kind of fabric it is, but I know when I touch it, I know that it'll be the right. And I kid you not, I found the perfect fabric, and even to this day, I don't even remember what kind of fabric it was, but anyway. Hopefully you can see me So anyway, yeah, long story short, we made the capes and I made them extra, extra long. So I bought a pattern from Joann's and it was just, I think they still sell it, like their generic cape pattern, whatever. And then what I did is I cut like an extra like yard of fabric. I kid you not. And all I'm doing is just making sure the black Hocus Pocus is stuck on there. Peeling off the rest. Whew. All right. Let me just gather up all these little pieces here. Anyway, the capes were amazing. And I remember the night that we had the Halloween party, the wind was blowing, so our capes just took off in the wind. It was amazing. It was just, I can still remember the three of us walking together. Nice. See, Angela, you and I, that's why we get along so well. All right. So all I'm doing is just making sure I smooth these down. Sarah and Mary went on better than Winifred, but that's all right. So, ta-da! Ooh, that's fun. So there they are. A little Hocus Pocus. Just needed my little darts right there. I'm just working out those little edges. So again, a lot of people say, oh, you know, some of these DIYs, they look so difficult. They're not. You know, I mean, they're not. It's easy to do. You have to have the right tools. Now, you could have cut the three ladies out. Like if you didn't have a brother ScanNCut, you could have cut the sisters out of the vinyl yourself with scissors and stuff. That wouldn't have been that hard. This, on the other hand, that's kind of a, that would have been a pain to try and cut with a pair of scissors. Yeah, so there we go. There's our craft for tonight. Yay! I'm going to try and fix her. Winifred, I just want to fix that before I finish. But anyway, so there we are. I'm super happy with it. I think it looks pretty darn good. And I think it's kind of fun to see the lettering on there, all in place. I'm glad I opted to get rid of the little wording. I think it just would have been too much. Sarah looks good. Sarah's hair looks nice. And Mary looks pretty good. Winifred, like I said, got to fix her a little bit. That's just, you know, when you're the critical artist, right? Yeah. Well, there we go. There was tonight's craft. A little bit of Halloween live and in action here on this Thursday night. Thanks for hanging out with me, Angela. And everyone else that we've got watching. I appreciate your time, and I appreciate that you guys watch my channel and that, you know, that you subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed, do it now. There's a little red button, or there's a little subscribe in the right-hand corner of the screen you're watching. You can click on that and subscribe as well. All right. Well, too much fun. I love it. Now I got to go find a place for it downstairs in my living room. But again, $1 vase from Hobby Lobby. Look how much vinyl. I'm not even talking a ton of vinyl, you know, so super easy. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and finish up here and start getting ready for the rest of tonight. But I hope that you guys have a great night. Angela, thanks for hanging out with me. Don't be a stranger. Toss me a text or something or an email sometime. I'd love to talk more. For those of you also watching, thank you guys. Don't be afraid to jump on in. I'm happy to talk to you while I'm working on this stuff. And again, don't forget to go and check out, yeah, right? Well, here's the thing about some of the Dollar Tree stuff. Honestly, it's the right price. You know, I don't want to have a ton of, you know, if the kids are going to break the vase, I don't want to go spend like $20 at Target for it. Not that they break it on purpose, but, you know, if it happens to fall or whatever, it's not worth getting angry about, so. And being like, that's the $20. No, it came from Dollar Tree. I didn't even take the label off the bottom, so that's kind of bad. I will get that off before I put it downstairs, but. Anyway, all right, guys. Well, I hope that you have a great rest of your night. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching this on replay, thank you so much for watching this. You can see the chat if you want to see what Angela and I were kind of talking about. Hopefully I answered everything with enough reply that you understand the conversation. If you have any questions or you try to make one of these on your own, just go ahead, and if you have any questions, just comment down below and I'll be happy to answer anything you've got. So yeah, Angela, my babies, yeah, they're a little bit on the tornado side. They were running around today and one hit her head, and then, oh my gosh, I was like, okay, monkeys jumping on the bed, what are we doing? So yeah, good times. All right, well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this for tonight, but thank you so much. Angela, take care. Everybody else, have a great night, and we will see you all again soon. My name is Jessica. I am part of TeamMould, and if you like Disney DIY, be sure to subscribe. We also have a Disney Adventures and more. Take care, guys. Have a good night. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Angela. Take care, guys.